All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol NAKD, Naked Brand Group. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back. And let's jump into this chart. So Naked Brand Group is actually on a uptrend for the last couple of days. And we've been seeing this happen since yesterday leading on to today, right? Towards the end of the day, it was going upwards. And then today, it continued its run, hit some highs here. It finally slightly dipped and it brought itself back up, and it's sitting around that 14 mark all the way up to 1391. So it's give or take in that area, between that area based off of the last 30-minute time frame. But just to go ahead and put it on the lower spectrum, it is at 1391. It closed off at 1295 at 4 p.m. and it closed off at 1391 at 8 p.m. So here we are with where the chart lies and where Naked Brand stands. And anybody that wants to go ahead and add on any news or any reason to this catalyst, you're more than welcome to go ahead and share with us what insights you have. But we're going to break down this chart and see what it's showing us and what points of reference are important for the next coming days as this continues to play out. And especially since it was so volatile, I'm going to break it down as much as I can. So our resistance is the highest point before this dipped and recovered and leveled off. And our support is the lowest point here that we see. But I want us to go ahead and look at this closely. And then we're going to look at this a little bit broader. So let's look at this broader first. So the highest point reached was 16 cents. That needs to be broken through significantly and turned into a support so that the bulls can actually reach newer highs. Obviously, they have a resistance level to break through before getting there, but that is the highest point, and that's the point that's going to get them to newer levels of resistance and newer highs. And the lowest point where this was actually working its way up, and the lowest point at the beginning of the day, is right here at 9 cents. This is a very important number as well, because here at these 9 cents, we're slightly below the 50-day moving average, and also it is the next support level that falls into bearish territory. So this is a very important support level that lets us know that we might start seeing newer lows and new resistance levels being broken through on the way down, turned into, obviously supports being broken through, turned into resistance levels is what I meant to say. So obviously that's what's going to happen at that point. But I don't think the volatility, even though it could happen because the volatility was that strong upwards, it could work on its way downwards. But we still want to keep these numbers in mind and pay close attention to them. What is our 50-day moving average? Well, the 50-day moving average is 9 cents and 81. I know these thousands places are a little bit hard, but I got it right there to the T. It's 9 cents 81. I'd write that down. As long as we're above it, we are in bullish territory, and the moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. So what will the bulls need to break through to continue this run? Well, they need to break through 1530. That's the highest point before this dipped and then leveled off. 1530 needs to be turned into a support, and by that doing that, the bulls have the opportunity to go ahead and reach newer highs. So by doing so, the bulls can actually continue their run, continue to hit new resistance levels, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average so it does not catch up to the price. So it's very important for the bulls to break through this. I want to emphasize that through 1530. It's going to be a very pivotal number to then get to 16 cents and work their way up to newer highs. On the other hand, we have what the bears want. And the bears want to break through this. And that is our support level at 1259. So after 1259 gets broken through, we have that window in bullish territory between the support and the 50-day moving average to pay close attention to how this stock is reacting, how quickly is it moving to newer lows, and breaking through support levels, and also seeing if the bears are actually dominating this on the way down, or are the bulls trying to reappear and bring this one back up. It's super important to keep that in mind. Pay close attention to how this stock is reacting. How quickly is it going to newer lows? And are the bulls trying to reappear and stop this from hitting newer lows and new support levels and getting into bearish territory? As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. And on these scheduled dates, the S&P 500 index is rising due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. What does that mean for us as investors? Well, if the S&P 500 index is rising, there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it. They're rising up anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share, sometimes even more. Obviously, you have to do your due diligence and research, but I know that per share, it may not sound like a lot, but that does add up per share. I mean, keep in mind, 30 cents to $3 per share does add up. I know that I always say profits are profits, and if you put $1 into the market and you got back $2, you've done a great job. And that's what this is all about here, so that we can all learn and grow together, and also so that I can inform every single investor and viewer on the great news that there is an opportunity to maximize profits. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you profits in the video. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just analyzing the S&P 500 index and putting the dates and the charts side by side so you can see for yourself that they speak for themselves. Literally, it's showing it in the charts and on the specific dates. You could see it. And if it's rising up, there's individual ticker symbols within it rising up. So you have to do your due diligence, as I stated, and research. But it is an opportunity, whether the market's going up or the market's going down, to maximize profits and minimize losses. Now, again, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to enlighten every single viewer and investor on the great news that there is an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. Check out the video. I wouldn't want you guys to overlook it. I just did the most updated one for this week, and you'll see in the chart what I explained, and then look at the S&P 500 index today, how it reacted, and you will see everything that I talked about is in that video. It's very informative and helpful. I wouldn't want you guys to miss it. It's super good information for every single investor to be better equipped weekly. It's a weekly series that I do, so stay tuned for more as long as the Federal Reserve continues to pump the markets. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.